Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Viewers, prepare yourselves, because the legal world just got a seismic shock and it is rattling salary expectations nationwide. Are you ready for a 40% pay raise straight out of law school? Is this reality or a legal fiction? Okay, viewers, let us get into the receipts. Fresh law graduates in 2025 are seeing their starting salaries jump by a mind-blowing 20 to 40%. We are talking 19 to 25 lakh rupees, up from 16 to 18 lakh just last year. And the proof is right here. It is about the demand for specialized talent in M&A, tech, tax, and even AI governance. But here's the wild part, viewers. This isn't just about higher paychecks. It is about how they are getting these jobs. Pre-placement offers, or PPOs, are now the main event, accounting for nearly 80% of fresher hires at some top firms. Internships aren't just work experience anymore, they are your golden ticket. So who is grabbing these incredible spots? While 100,000 law students graduate annually, only a tiny fraction, around 400 to 600, land these top-tier corporate roles. Firms are laser-focused on niche areas like capital markets, intellectual property, and even specific litigation types. It is a strategic battle for the brightest. This isn't just a pay bump. It is a total game changer. Viewers, making internships the ultimate audition. Firms like JSA are even using bill sharing to sweeten the deal and boost retention. So, as law schools adapt to this new reality, what does this massive shift mean for the future of legal careers in India? In other news, a surprising development has just come to our attention. Okay, viewers, remember the chaos of last year. Sky-high prices, insane competition, most companies were drowning, but Marico, they just pulled off a mind-blowing comeback. How did they do it? You are not going to believe the numbers. Marico just reported a staggering 23% year-on-year revenue increase. Their June quarter consolidated revenue hit 3,259 crore rupees. This came even with raw material prices going wild. While everyone's chasing online, Marico leaned hard into something totally unexpected. Your local mom-and-pop Kirana stores. They're calling these small, traditional shops their absolute competitive edge. And look at this on screen. Kirana's, the uncrackable fortress. They even streamline their products, focusing on fewer, bigger, better items. This goes against what many expected, and they say digital brands simply cannot crack this general trade segment. This is massive because it changes the game on how we view market penetration. Marico is aiming for 15,000 crore rupees in revenue within 2 years, a bold leap. They're pushing Project Setu for direct distribution and prototyping new ideas online. But viewers, is this the ultimate blueprint for FMCG giants? Can Kirana's truly fend off the digital wave forever? Alright, moving on to our next story. Okay, viewers, hold on tight because what's happening in the Indian stock market right now is absolutely wild. Are Indian investors making the smartest move in history, or are they walking right into a financial trap? You are not going to believe these numbers, viewers. Look at this. Retail investors just poured a record 4,2702 crore RUPES into the market in July alone. And then there's this mind-blowing stat. Sectoral funds saw an 1882% month-over-month surge. That's not a typo. But here's where it gets really interesting. Viewers, while these numbers are huge, analysts like Dr. VK Vijayakumar are waving red flags. He states, thematic funds underperform and are highly risky in the long run. Are these new investors, fresh from the COVID crash, walking into a minefield? Because G. Chokalingam, another top analyst, believes something totally different. He argues that with an unprecedented global trade war and shifting domestic trends, a sectoral approach is more relevant than ever. The data tells a very different story here. So, viewers, with Donald Trump's new tariffs hitting hard, can these massive equity inflows possibly be sustained? Will the market hold, or is this just FOMO about to hit reality? What's your take on this financial roller coaster? Okay, from the world of politics to the world of entertainment. Viewers, buckle up. An infrastructure giant just pulled off a financial magic trick, blowing past every single expectation. Was it luck or something more? Okay, viewers, you are not going to believe what we uncovered. Highway Infrastructure, a name most people hadn't even heard, just dropped onto the market with a mind-blowing 67% premium on BSE, as you can see right here. Look at this headline. This wasn't just a good day, viewers. This was an absolute frenzy. The IPO was oversubscribed an insane 316.64 times. Retail investors went in 164 times, NII 473 times, and QIB a whopping 432 times. The demand was off the charts, and you can see the proof on screen. The gains didn't stop there. Post-listing, Highway Infrastructure rocketed even further, hitting the 5% upper circuit. That means initial IPO investors are now looking at an incredible 75.49% return. Talk about hitting the jackpot. So what's behind this explosive growth? This company, established in 1995, has a massive 6,663 million rupee order book, specializing in roads, bridges, and even real estate. A rock-solid pipeline for the future. So, viewers, is this just the beginning of a new infrastructure titan, or a flash in the pan? And now for something on a lighter note. Viewers, imagine a small town, utterly consumed by a secret so dark, so unhinged, it bends reality itself. Are you ready for this wild ride? This is not just any horror flick. We are talking about Weapons, the upcoming horror mystery from Zach Kreger, dropping on August 8th, 2025. And look at what the critics are saying about it right here on screen. Viewers, it is called unsettling, hypnotic, wildly unhinged, and chilling to the bone. This isn't just a movie. It is a puzzle that promises to drag you in deep. And the cast, we are talking about Julia Garner, Josh Brolin, June Diane Raphael, and Benedict Wong. An absolute dream team to bring this small-town nightmare to life. Look at the key names right here, viewers. This lineup is a serious flex. With a critical rating of 4 out of 5, this isn't just another horror film. It is being hailed as a brilliantly written small-town mystery. Are you brave enough to uncover the secrets of Weapons? Okay, up next. You guys are not going to believe this. Viewers, imagine a world where national security is suddenly negotiable. We just uncovered a wild deal that's shaking up global tech and politics. Is this genius or total chaos? President Trump, according to Reuters, brokered an agreement allowing NVIDIA and AMD to restart banned AI chip exports to China. And the proof is right here. It says 15% revenue cut for U.S. government. A revenue cut, viewers? This isn't just a policy shift. It's an economic play. This is where it gets crazy. Historically, national security export controls were non-negotiable. But now, it's a departure from years of policy aimed at slowing China's AI growth. Lawmakers are calling it a pay-for-play framework. Can companies just buy their way around critical defense measures? But hold on, because it gets crazier. Legal experts like Jeremy Alulian and Kyle Hanley are questioning if this is even legal. The U.S. Constitution prohibits taxes on exports, and as you can see, legality uncertain. Is IT an export tax? One expert even called it skimming, a little bit off the top. NVIDIA's response? They follow rules. AMD approved, but dodged the revenue share question. Sarah Krebs from Cornell states everything now seems negotiable. Viewers, what are the long-term implications of this move for national security and global trade? Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zone News.